himself. And let him be your fear. And let him be your dread.
When he says sanctify, set yourself apart.
Exactly.
We're in. And we doing it today.
That's right.
We set ourselves apart. How? We keeping the Sabbath to our best ability. We keep it. We trying. Hopefully you looking down here and say, you know what? I'm going to say it again. That's what I want. That's that God mode we pushing toward. Because he said, this shall be like the days of Noah. When God was about to destroy this whole world, he looked down and said, wait a minute, I see one. Noah and his family. Let me say it in. You better understand, on the flip side of that, is the lake of fire or being killed. This thing is precious. Listen what he said. He said, sanctify yourself to the Lord of hosts. Go ahead.
And he shall be for a sanctuary, but for a stone of stumbling, and for a rock of offense to both the house of Israel, for a gin and for a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
He said it's going to be a stone of stumbling. They're going to stumble up on the law, just like they did back then. Let me show you how they stumble. Tell them not to eat that swine because Jesus said he's going to go to hell. They're going to stumble. Tell them that Jesus Christ's birthday ain't on December 25th. They're going to stumble. Tell them that Jesus didn't die on Good Friday and was resurrected up on Easter Sunday. They're going to stumble. It don't even have the math. You died Good Friday and you resurrected up on Easter Sunday morning. That ain't but a day and a half, a day and 2 nights, or 2 nights and 1 day, whatever way you want to put it. He said the Son of Man going to be in the heart of the earth for 3 whole days and 3 whole nights.
That's right.
Get that from Good Friday to Sunday morning.
Can't get it.
Can't get it. Unless you're dealing with some Chinese man. This is what he's talking about here. They're going to stumble. A gin is talking about a trap. A snare is talking about a trap. They're going to get trapped up in these churches because they're going to tell you and me, it don't take all that.
Yep.
All you got to do is confess that Jesus is Lord, you saved. And he rocking your behind straight to that lake of fire. Smooth talk. He's smoothing out to you. Well, go ahead.
Verse 15.
Uh-huh.
And many among them shall stumble and fall
Yes, sir.
and be broken and be snared and be taken.
Look at the world today. Look at our people. We doing some everything. We killing, we robbing, we stealing. We doing everything that God say not to do by his law right here in the world. And you wonder why the world is out of control. The preacher get up there and say, well, we need to create something for them to do so they can have some fun. That's what messing them up now. We got too much fun stuff going on in the world today. Sit there behind out and open this book.
That's right, bro.
That's what you can do for these kids, preacher.
Teach them the word.
Instead of bringing them together, oh, y'all don't do nothing for the kids over there. Yeah, we doing what's best for the kids. Because we die off, they can keep it going. You don't love your kids if you ain't teaching them this.
That's right.
You just want them kids to be your friend. Forget that. I got a responsibility. When I'm called up there, he judged me, guess what he gonna say? Let me see what you did with your kids. Let me see what you did with your congregation that I gave you. This is what we talking about. Go ahead, brother.
16. Bind up the testimony.
Jump down to verse 16. West, verse 16, go ahead.
Bind up the testimony. Seal the law among my disciples.
You got to seal it. The law is talking about the Old Testament with Moses right, as well as the New Testament. The law and the testimonies. They both work hand in hand. Jump down to verse 16. This is how you've been made, verse 20, excuse me. This is how you're being made disciples when you bind these two up in your hand, when you do this work. That's what he mean by hand. Not saying you take the Bible and put it in your hand and hold it. You got to spill everything on people today, boy. Well, go ahead, verse 20.
To the law and to the testimony. If they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
Ain't no light in them. If they ain't dealing with both of the books, the Old Testament, New Testament, run. Ain't no light in them. They're killing you softly. They the Pied Piper. that lake of fire. Y'all remember the story of Popeye? How he played his flute? And he let all them kids down in the river and they killed in a pond or something. They killed themselves. It's the same thing these preachers doing. They're giving you what you want to hear. Leading you straight to that lake. And believe me, there ain't no water in that one. It's fire. But this is what he tells us. You got to speak according to the law and the testimony. That's why we started the New Testament first, and then now we go into the Old Testament. We got to make sure some light in this place. Let's go to Genesis chapter 32 and verse 24. Let's break down some of these laws, these 600 some laws. Yeah, I believe more than 600 some laws. I think they just came over that. There's a lot of them. And folks say, man, a lot of them laws you ain't got to do, but you need to know it. Because somebody will spring something on you.
That's right. That's right.
Like right now, some of these congregations out here killing lamb. Sprinkling blood on the doorposts, on Passover. I'm like, what in the world are they doing? You kill a lamb on Passover, you way out, you just spit in Jesus' face. You just spit, all that work he did for you and I on that cross, you just spit in his face. Genesis chapter 32 and verse 24. We're going to break some of this law down. It's talking about the time when our father Jacob got his name, which is Israel. But something I noticed in this scripture that we need to bring out a part of the law. We'll start at verse 24. Go ahead, brother.
And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day.
So Jacob wrestled with man. Some say it was an angel, some say it was Jesus. He went wrestling the spirit man. Go ahead.
And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint,
so
as he wrestled with him.
So he wrestled with Jacob, wouldn't let go of this spirit being. He touched the hollow of his thigh, meaning he knocked it out of place. Go ahead.
And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me.
They can say, I ain't gonna let you go unless you bless me. This is how he blessed him. Go ahead.
And he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with God and with men, and has prevailed.
Why daddy did well. Do you understand what happened here? God adopted him. That's how you get adopted. When you adopt somebody, you give them your name. And that's how we got our name in Israel. We supposed to be Jacobites, but we are Israelites. This is how we got our name. But he was saying something right here. He said, I touched him in the hollow of his thigh. And then jump down to verse 31. Let's see something right here. They kind of made me think about telling y'all. Go ahead. Part of the law.
And as he passed over Peniel, the sun rose upon him, and he halted upon his thigh.
Yes, sir. He halted, meaning he limped upon his thigh.
Right.
Jacob walked with a limp all that time. Go ahead.
Therefore the children of Israel eat not of the sinew which shrank, which is upon the hollow of the thigh, unto this day.
Yes, sir.
Because he touched the hollow of Jacob's thigh in the sinew that shrank.
Let me give you an example. He said, therefore the children of Israel eat not the sinew, which is the shank, which is upon the hollow of your thigh. If you ever, for example, you see a chicken thigh. In the middle of that chicken thigh, where the leg is and where the thigh is, it's got a shank right there, meaning a joint right up in there. And right up in there, got some type of like a little gizzard or guts right there. He said, you're not supposed to eat that. Clean that out. And you got a lot of people who love to eat that now. Eat all of it. This is part of law. You shouldn't even eat that. So you just can't eat every bit of piece of a chicken and say, okay, I'm gonna eat it all. Now you gotta clean that. Get it out of there. Don't even eat that in a thigh. It can be in a chicken, it can be in a turkey, it can be any animal that's clean. You're supposed to eat that. Whatever in that hollow of that thigh. That's something I want to bring out. I said, oh, I ain't even talk about that right now. So you got to make sure you understand what you're doing. I hate being judged at times. Say, Jeff, you ain't even teach about that shit doing that thigh. Let's keep moving. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 9. We're going to deal with a few of these laws. Like I said, it's a marathon. We can't deal with them all now. So we eating that thigh. We eating all that thigh now. Deuteronomy chapter 18. Let's learn a little more about God's 600 some laws. Deuteronomy 18, verse 9. Because in order for us to reach this God mode, we got to know what God wants, what pleases Him. They're more than just 10 now. They're more than just 10. We just read about the sheep and the Lord die. Well, go ahead, brother.
Verse 9.
Uh-huh.
When thou art come into the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee,
Yes, sir.
thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations.
See, when God told, look, when we get this knowledge, He was telling Israel, when I give you the land of Canaan, or the land of milk and honey, don't go over there doing what these other nations are doing. You shall be a kingdom of priests. I gave you a law. Teach the nation. But Israel started following the nations.
That's right.
And He wants us to do the same thing today. We're in the land of our enemies. He said, I will be a what? A little sanctuary to you in our enemies' land. It worked the same way. Well, listen what He's saying right here. Go ahead.
For there shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that uses divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch.
He tells us these are the things you shouldn't do. Don't let your son and daughters pass through the fire. They had a custom in the land. If they had a ritual, they take their son or their daughter, they let them go through the fire. If they didn't die, oh, it was good. You get the blessing. But if they died, they didn't get the blessing. What kind of sense is that? You gonna do your kid like that? This is what they did. Let them pass through the fire. Go ahead. Listen, and also he said right here, he said the daughters and the fire divinations. They're talking about witchcraft. Witchcraft. Observer of times. Do not be observer of times. Like today, what are they observing? Veterans Day. Boy, people so patriotic today, they don't make no sense. Yes. They observe of time. We talking about Veterans Day. We talking about Christmas. We talking about Mother's Day. We talking about Father's Day. All these observer times. And they are not even worrying about God times He told you to observe. Even like I say, don't be observer time of the evil time that they say, Halloween. God don't even want you to be observer of none of this stuff, but His time, which is written in Leviticus chapter 23. His holy days. But He tells us, don't be no enchanter, a witch. And most people today, you gotta realize these people are witches today. What they call this stuff? These people dressing all this black, druids or doctors. Man, you gotta leave them folks alone with that, man. Don't even be entertaining them. They have Ouija boards and all this stuff. Y'all think that stuff fun? It's not real. It's real. These cats can conjure up spirits from the dead, and you playing around with it. That thing jump on you, you be messed up. We already seen what they did to them sons of Sceva in the household when them demons jumped on them 7 sons of Sceva. They supposed to be playing with this stuff. But go ahead.
Verse 11. Or a charmer.
A A charm is talking about somebody who putting spells on people, root workers. Go put a fish, go dig a hole in the yard, put a fish in the yard, you'll fix it then. All this stuff, roots. Better yet, let a man walk through the door, January 1st with some money, because you have money all day long.
That's right.
They get some greens, peas and all this stuff so we can be blessed. That's witchcraft.
Yes, it is.
God ain't never said nothing about this stuff. If he did, read it to me. They're gonna be doing it. This is season for it right here. This is season. This is season. Don't put no hat on the bed. That's witchcraft. I with my mom today, she telling my sister, don't walk between that pole. I said, what? My sister just kept walking. She's still stuck on this, on that stuff. She won't split a pole. Don't step on the crack because you might break your what? See, y'all already know it. Witchcraft. Under the ladder, all this stuff. It's so many, I can't even remember them all. It's so many. This is what he's telling you right here. This is what he's telling us. Don't be dealing with this stuff, this root work stuff. What we at, 11?
11.
Uh-huh.
Or a charmer. Or a
I got to say the charmer too now. He's talking about also a charm. Horseshoe, or four-leaf clover, or a rabbit's foot, or whatever it is that you think will bring you luck. Folk got lucky hats, lucky socks, lucky this and lucky that. Ain't nothing no luck in the world. It's God and God alone. He said, I reign on the just as well as the unjust. I do this. And you gonna low grade me to some type of lucky charm? And I ain't talking about no cereal. So you gotta watch that. Well, go ahead, brother.
Or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a
Necromancer.
necromancer.
This is what these people are doing. These wizards are consulter of spirits. Oh, I saw your granddad last night. He came to me. Well, you better, don't talk to me. Get away from me. I said, look, man, don't even get away from me. Don't even say nothing like that. Because these people conjuring up people from the dead. It ain't them now. It's that familiar spirit.
That's right.
Everybody got a familiar spirit hooked to them. They know more about you than your actual person, actual people know about you. Because they be with you 24/7. They don't sleep. No spirit don't need to sleep. They're like God don't sleep. These jokers speaking to the dead. Wizards. And all these people doing all this magic. Some of that stuff, you doing with witches and warlocks for real.
Yes, they are.
What's that boy name?
Aaron Paul.
Chris Angel. Chris Angel. Man, I better watch that. That dude, that dude, that's a demon, I believe. Yo, he said, folk be buying tickets to go see this cat. They inside that arena with them devils. That devil can follow you home. Remember how that devil followed them folks home? We did a study on that? Okay, play with it. This is what God telling you about his law. These things will help you stay clean.
Amen, brother.
Go ahead, brother.
Verse 12. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord.
You know what abomination is? He detests that.
That's right.
He can't stand it.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And because of these abominations, the Lord thy God doeth drive them out from before thee.
That's why he said, man, I'm going to drive them out. I ain't drive them out. He killed some of them. He destroyed some of them. He drive them out. He ain't got time for this stuff. That's why we got so much crime in this world, so many people killing.
That's right.
And our little town, Albany, man, we like the murder capital of the world. And I ain't saying it just to say it. We on the big news. When I first came to Albany in 1991, they said, man, we the murder capital of the world. I said, man, y'all proud of that? They were proud of this stuff. And it's going back down today. It's already here. I ain't saying going, but it's already here. Mainly because don't nobody know the laws. How to stay clean. Go ahead, brother.
13. thou shalt be perfect with the Lord thy God.
Yes, sir.
For these nations which thou shalt possess, hearken unto observers of times, and unto diviners.
Diviners.
But as for thee, the Lord thy God has not suffered thee so to do.
He said, I don't even want y'all to do that. Stay away from these people. Let me tell you your fortune. You get some cards, put in the card, and I tell you your fortune. Let me see your hand. Remember I had an auntie, she go in your hand and doing all this stuff. She was doing this witchcraft long before time. I didn't even know what she was doing. My daddy said, I don't want y'all down there. Y'all ain't going like that. And I look at my people on that side. He kept us away from that. They ain't doing jack. He had a certain level he wanted us on. And we couldn't get it. Oh, my mama gonna get mad about this. On her side, because them jokers right there, they something serious. We all got them. We all got that side. And that's when God say he don't want you to be associated with that side. You feel with that?
Yes, sir.
Let's move on back. Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 1. Like I said before, this is the time of the season where they're going to try to entice you. Oh, yes. Come on over here, we got turkey and dress. We got all these good victuals, groceries. Okay. Let me show you something very quick. Deuteronomy chapter 13 and verse 1. Let's look at this. Let's look at some more God's law. Go ahead.
If there arise among you a prophet,
Yes, sir.
or dreamer, or dreams, and giveth thee a sign of a wonder,
He said, there arise a prophet, a dreamer of dreams. Somebody tell you, the Holy Ghost just told me that. You know, they tell you that in a minute. The Holy Ghost just spoke to me. What did he say, brother? And you can't find nothing he said from the book. This is how God said, deal with them cats. Go ahead.
and the sign of the wonder come to pass, whereof he spake unto thee, saying, let us go after other gods,
Yes, sir.
which thou hast not known, and let us serve them.
You understand what he said? He said, and the sign or the wonder come to pass. A lot of people think people are false because they can't make it come to pass, make it come true. He said, and it come to pass. These cats got all kind of demons or powers. They can make stuff come to pass. He said right here, it's wherefore he spoke, saying, let us go after other gods. These people go after other gods. They tell you Jesus told them to do that. Go after the God of Christmas, Thanksgiving, God of New Year's. We're going to bring in the New Year with Christ. Our New Year come in with the Passover. Their New Year came in with Janus. That's why they named January Janus, the God of two faces. To open and close on the door. That's why they celebrate New Year's in January. Going after other gods. Don't get caught partying on that night, bringing it in now. If something happened to you. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not hearken unto the words of thy prophet,
He said, don't even listen to them the words of the prophets. Go ahead.
or thy dreamer
Uh-huh.
of dreams. For the Lord your God proveth you, to know whether you love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul.
What did he say the Holy Spirit going to do? Lead you to all truth?
That's right.
The truth got to be in your heart. He said, I'm going to put my laws in their heart and their mind. So we got to do what? Some studying. To make sure we don't get misled. Because people take people like me as being somebody who hate people because I'm telling them the law. That man just put too much into it. I've heard him say that. Son, my mom said, son, you just too hard. You don't never get nobody. She told me that when I had my family. I said, okay, they growing. Some people waking up. I ain't worried about numbers. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Ye shall walk after the Lord your God and fear him.
Fear him? You fear. People don't understand this. They think God is some type of homeboy. No, you don't play with no homeboy. Just like you ain't play with my dad. I'm gonna use my dad for example. You ain't play with him. Get yourself knocked out real quick. This is what he's telling you. Fear him. Fear him. Find somebody in this world that you can associate fear with. He wants you to fear him 100 times more than you fear that whoever you fear. You don't supposed to fear nobody, but find somebody you respect that much. That's the only joke I know that made me shake. Go ahead.
Ye shall walk after the Lord your God and fear him, and keep his commandments.
Keep what?
Keep his commandments.
Yes, sir.
And obey his voice, and ye shall serve him, and cleave unto him.
Go ahead.
And that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death, because he has spoken to turn you away from the Lord your God.
This is what this is how he used to dispose of these witches, these warlocks, who's some of your family members. And I know I can look at someone, I said, boy, you'll be dead, she'll be dead, he'll be dead. I can see that. If they was in this day, they will kill you quickly. Now I'm not telling you we don't kill nobody. Nobody. He said, thou shalt not kill. Jesus do the killing. He just said, y'all don't kill nobody. Don't be, I told another brother, don't be trying to defend God. God can defend himself. You just tell him the word. I used to try to defend him all the time. Getting in trouble. Go ahead.
Because he has spoken to turn you away from the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt.
Yes, sir.
And redeemed you out of the house of bondage. To thrust thee out of the way which the Lord thy God commanded thee to walk in.
Yes, sir.
So shall thou put the evil away from the midst of thee.
When somebody come in enticing you, brain say, come on over here. You got cooked food, man. Come on here for the 4th of July. Come on over here. They want you to serve the other gods. But you won't keep his laws. You won't keep his Sabbath. You won't keep his holy day. You won't keep the Feast of Tabernacles, Day of Atonement. You don't know nothing about that. But cause somebody got some meat on the grill, you gone. This is what we do, Israel. Go ahead. Listen what he said. This is the thing about it. God didn't care who it was. If you've done this, he don't care for your family members. Kill them. Listen what he said. Go ahead.
Verse 6. If thy brother, the son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom,
Yes,
or thy friend, which is as thine own soul, entice thee secretly, saying, let us go and serve other gods, which thou hast not known, thou nor thy fathers.
Go ahead.
Namely, are the gods of the people which are round about you, nigh unto thee, or far off from thee, from the one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not consent unto him, nor hearken unto him, neither shall thine eye pity him, neither shall thy spare, neither shall thy conceal him.
God said, I don't want you to have no dealings with these people. He used your brother, your wife, your son, all these people. And y'all think I'm being too hard? This is what God said. If they entice you to come and celebrate these pagan holidays with them, he said, don't have no type of, what he said? Pity on them. None. Because I know the boom coming. I hear it all the time. When the Christmas time comes, Thanksgiving time, somebody shout out the whole family. I hear all that stuff. And I can relate it to the Lord. Because God is doing the killing. Amen. It's going to come down. Y'all pay attention. Go ahead. We just have the church shooting now.
Verse 9. But thou shalt surely kill him.
Kill who?
Him.
This is how they handled it. They killed him because they didn't want this evil to rise up in Israel. Go ahead.
Thine hand shall be first upon him to put him to death.
So, Lord, you mean to tell me if I was back in them days, my son did, I'd have to kill him first? Or my daughter did this, I had to kill her first? That's how you had to bring the people to somebody closest to them. My mama did it, so I had to kill them first? You better be first, because this is what he told you to do back then. Go ahead.
But thou shalt surely kill him. thine hand shall be first upon him to put him to death, and afterwards the hand of all the people.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt stone him with stones, that he die, because he hath sought to thrust thee away from the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage.
See, God knows how serious this is. He knows that once his time period is up, there's no more repentance if you die in your sin. Once this world is over,